This is B-Roth6, repping SGC in New York City, and you're watching the legend Canadian Cards.
What's happening, guys? Mike here from Canadian Cards. Wanted to do a brief video on a T206 card that I recently picked up. Was not a benefit of my Project 2020 profits. I had bought this prior to cashing in, and because it was coming from the United States, mail is taking considerably longer. I first learned about this guy, George Mooney Gibson, from Kinsley of Bean's Ball Card blog, and I'll put a link down to his channel. He really tipped me off to this book. I had no idea who George Mooney Gibson was, but there's two guys here that wrote the book on him, Richard C. Armstrong and Martin Healy Jr. And Martin Healy Jr. actually lives in Hamilton, which I'm in a suburb of Hamilton, so I thought that was very interesting. Actually picked this up at the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. They were having a sale online, and also got this, and yeah, it was like buy one get the other half off, and had nothing to do one Saturday, so I ordered them online and asked for curbside pickup and got that, and I'm partway through this, but the reason I've got this on here is there is a section on George Mooney Gibson where they talk. This is a great book because it's got little anecdotal stories about players of the dead ball era, and there's, you can see George Gibson. So a little bit about George Mooney Gibson. Let's see, he was born in London, Ontario, Canada. He was inducted into the Canada Sports Hall of Fame in 1958, Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame in 1987, and in 2002, the London Sports Hall of Fame. George Gibson played as a player for the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1905 to 1916, and the New York Giants from 1917 to 1918, and was a manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1920 to 22, Chicago Cubs 25, and back to Pittsburgh for 1932 to 34. Was a World Series champion in 1909, and picked up this card of him. This is the T206 Piedmont George Gibson. They're showing him in his Pirates uniform. It's a nice SGC 3.5. Little bit of staining on the back, that I don't mind, but the image is crisp and clean, and I'm partway through the book, and it's a great read. I had no idea who George Mooney Gibson was, but I sure am glad that Kin kind of tipped me off to this, told me about the book. It was a quest of mine to get that, and I've been doing a lot of reading during these quarantine times, and yeah, it's great to learn about some of these players. I'm sure there's probably other Canadians. I'm not sure how many, but as my journey continues, it's definitely one that I'm happy to own. So there you have it, guys. T206 Piedmont George Gibson in a 3.5. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all doing well, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.